It's the North East Derby as Liverpool take on Manchester United at Anfield. If there's one game the Liverpool fans want to win, this is it. But can we get a win over our rivals and see us through to the top of the table? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to Club 6, Episode 4 of the FM20 Campus to Champions, and you are looking at a Liverpool side that are top of the league, with a game in hand over Arsenal, with 3 points clear, and if we can beat Leeds in our first game today, we will go top of the league by 6 points. That is a massive gap, and I'm hoping to get some distance between us and our nearest title rivals. And our second game today is a North East derby against some small team called Man United. So yeah, 2 big games up in the north today. Episode 4. I think we can get 2 wins out of 2. So since you last left us, it's been pretty much win-win-win. The only game we have dropped was the latest one against second place Arsenal. But I'll talk you through the game. So we did beat Lazio Man City in the last game. We hammered Southampton 4-0. We beat Utrecht 5-0 in the Champions League away from home. We blew them away. Beat Bournemouth 1-0, a very tight game away from home, but Jadon Sancho did get the winning goal there. And we scraped past Chelsea away from home at Stamford Bridge, and it was Kendall Appleyard, the right winger, who got all 3 goals. So it's nice to see our goals are coming from sort of different directions in the side. And then we really humiliated Burnley 7-0. In all fairness, they had a man sent off, right? They had a man sent off at half-time, so about 3 of those goals were in the second half. But Burnley will have a game to forget at Anfield. But we did follow that up with a 1-0 win over Real Madrid, so we did get revenge over Real Madrid. It wasn't enough to get us top of the group, as it does go on head-to-head. But, how do you pronounce this name? Joe Pedro. Hoa Pedro? We'll call him Pedro. Pedro got the winning goal. So we do know we can beat a team like Real Madrid. But we'll see what happens in the later rounds of the Champions League. And our latest game was second place Arsenal at the Emirates. And, what a game this was. So we thought we got the winning goal in the 92nd minute with Turkas getting the goal. And then literally from kickoff, Zoppi scored for Arsenal to make it 2-2. So we did walk away with a point, but do you know what? A point away from home, I'll take that every day of the week. So we do have Leeds and Man United coming up in today's episode. I've noticed I've cut off our Champions League opponents, so I'll save them for the end of the episode. So we've got the tactics for the Leeds game. This is who we are going to go up against. We've got Alisson Becker in goal, Rouanet, Badiashile, Gomez and Gallen at the back. So a very much rotated side at the back, because we are going to try and save the big hitters for the Man United game. Gomez and Biasoli in the middle, with Ertz, Damiano and Sancho on the right. And Krasniqi's kind of been second choice really. Joe Pedro's played a lot better than Krasniqi, so I think this is going to be an episode where Krasniqi's going to try and show why he is the starting striker. Because, if we look at his form, so Krasniqi has scored 1 goal, 1 assist in 5 games, and if we look at Joe Pedro, he has scored 5 goals and 1 assist in 5 games. So Pedro at the moment is the starting striker, so Krasniqi's going to have to try and show us why he is the number 1 striker. He's gone from 5 stars all the way down to 4. So is he as good as we think he is? But we have to test ourselves against a 12th place Leeds United. So I'm going to tell the team this is a great opportunity to show the pundits why they were right to back you up. And we have ourselves a northeast. Well, Leeds are not really northeast, I guess, but an old school rivalry, if you want to call it that. It is Liverpool against Leeds in the Premier League at Anfield. Let's get the game underway. Leeds starting from the back here. And they're going to try and build it up. It's a very poor ball that they're giving it straight to us. It's Gomez with a long shot. And Sergio Gomez has just made it 1-0 to Liverpool with an absolute screamer from outside the box. And it's all going to go down to Leeds distribution here. As the goalkeeper, the defender Karapiperis, gives it straight to Ertz. And he plays it in for Gomez, who picks his spot. Long shot, top corner, 1-0 to Liverpool. Sancho coming into the box, loses the ball out to the Leeds defence, but he very kindly gets it back. But it's a bit back and forth here as Biasoli picks it up from the midfield. Gomez to Rouanet. Ertz has got some room in the box here. Can he cross it in? It's a head at the back post. And Jadon Sancho's just made it 2-0. 13th goal of the season from our England international, Jadon Sancho. You wouldn't think he's good at headers, but, if he just gets that amazing service, he will put the ball in the net. As one wing to another, Ertz to Sancho. It's 2-0 at Anfield, and Leeds are sinking without a trace. The goalie, he's coming up to, he's about 35 now, Arsene Becker. We are looking at a replacement for him, which I'm sure we'll have a look at in the next episode. But Biasoli from holding midfield finds Sergio Gomez, and Sergio Gomez has just scored his second long shot of the game. And, I think Sergio Gomez has got a decent long shot on him, to be fair. Because we start off with Gallen on the right here. So the youngster plays it into Biasoli, picks out Gomez, he's got loads of room, and he finds the, I'd say that's more of a goalie mistake, because it's kind of the middle of the net. But 3-0 up, we're going into half-time. Gomez has scored 2 long shots. We're looking alright, to be fair. Yeah, we're looking alright. So I'm going to give a bit of a assertive, don't get complacent. Just because you're 3-0 up doesn't mean this game is over. But we'll give it a second half. 3-0 up. Let's just not throw this away. Gallen from the throw. Loses the ball out to Diallo. And Diallo's been on the ball quite a lot for Leeds. I'd say he's probably been their best player. Maybe not. Maybe not. So that is a foul from Leeds. So we are going to get a free kick here. Who's it going to be? Gomez. Is he going for goal or is he whipping it in? He's going for goal. It's 3-0. Well, 3-0 for Sergio Gomez. It's his third goal. It's his hat-trick. But it's 4-0 overall. And Sergio Gomez goes, do you know what? I could do with 3 long shot goals in one episode. So there we go. Sergio Gomez, 4-0. Very convincing performance here at Anfield. We are going to go 6 points clear here. As Joe Gomez tries to find Sergio Lopez, the Gomez brothers, even though one of them is English and the other Spanish. But Gomez picks the ball up again. Rouanet from that left-hand side. Ertz has got 2 assists. Can he get 3? He nearly did. Still 4-0. Rouanet to Ertz, the man with 2 assists. I want Ertz to get a 3rd assist. He deserves it. He tries to shoot for goal, but Sancho's 1-on-1. He gets the 3rd assist. I mean, it came off a Leeds defender, but Ertz is going to claim it, and Jadon Sancho's just made it 5-0 to Liverpool. This is an absolute hammering of Leeds United. So I apologise to all my Leeds United fans. As Ertz takes the pass, comes off the defender, Sancho gets 1-on-1. I mean, if Ertz wants to claim it, he can have it. But 66 minutes, 5-0. 70 minutes, let's make some subs. Although I am conscious of the game against United, so I don't want to, go too much our best players on there. So I'll put Pedro. No, I want to save Pedro. Marias can play on the right, even though he's not a winger. Gomez, should we take Gomez off? I think we'll bring Gomez off. We'll bring on Turkas. We'll put some quality in the midfield. So we'll make a double sub. And, 5-0. Let's go make it 6. Free kick from Ertz to Gomez. Off the post. Ertz is looking for assist number 4. And Badiashil's gone down. That's going to be another free kick. Corner from Ertz. 83rd minute. Krasniq's got himself a goal. 12th goal of the season for him. So, yeah, he's got himself a goal. So he's trying to say, look, boss, I can score goals. Which is absolutely fine, as Ertz has just got assist number 4. I'm telling you, right? Controversial opinion incoming, but Ertz plays better on that left-hand side than Prince Chidi. And Prince Chidi is apparently our best player at the club. So that is food for thought. And whenever I play Ertz, I always play him as an inverted winger. Because he's like a left winger that is right-footed. So that's just, clearly the inverted winger works. So I might have to, we'll give it to the end of the season, but, I mean, if someone offered me 100 million for Prince Chidi, I'd be open to selling him. Just all the top clubs out there, I'm putting him out there. If you want to buy Prince Chidi, 100 million. But 5 minutes to go, we're 6-0 up. Full time, we've done the business. It's 6-0 to Liverpool. 3 long shots from Gomez, 2 goals from Sancho, and a crash Nicky 84th minute goal as well. Why didn't Ertz get man of the match? He got 4 assists. I mean, come on, game. Come on. We'll give him a passionate well done. That was a good win for us. I think Ertz was robbed of that man of the match award. But do you know what? We'll praise Gomez for his 3 long shots. I mean, you were superb in front of goal. You weren't in the box, but you were superb. So well done. That was a good win. We're now 20 games unbeaten in the league, which I think stretches as far back as last season. Yeah, 2 games from last season, which we weren't here for. But since the Watford game, 18 games unbeaten. So, yep, still top of the league. 6 points clear of Arsenal at the top. And now we'll go to Manchester United. Where are we? We're at Anfield. So, fingers crossed we can get a win over our rivals. It is half time in the video. Thank you for reaching this far. YouTube advises me that over 2/3 of watchers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying what you've seen so far, go drop a subscription down there and help support the channel. It'll be very much appreciated. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much as always. So I'll let you carry on with the rest of the video. Hopefully you are enjoying so far. It's the Manchester United game, and as a Liverpool fan and as the Liverpool manager, this is one game I want to win more than any other, and it's at Anfield. So if I don't get the job done here, the fans are going to be on my back. So with that in mind, I've picked players on form as opposed to names. So Alisson stays in goal, Lopez, Badini, Peyo and Trent at the back. So a more sort of first choice back line. Gomez, after his 3 long shots, keeps his place, with Turkas come in as a deep line playmaker. I can't drop Ertz after getting 4 assists, so Ertz keeps his place. Marias and Sancho, who again, because he scored a few goals, keeps his place. And Pedro's going to start up front. So at this moment in time, I think this is my best 11 I'm going to put out there. So we'll give this a go, and is this going to be enough to dethrone Man United, who, looking at their team, they've got Goulart, Tierney, Tomori, Fernandes, Tielemans, Uwar, Bailey. So they've got a few recognisable names in that team. So I'm going to give an assertive, pick up where you left off last time out. Tell them I have faith in them to make the difference. And this is going to be it, my friends. It's the North East Derby as Liverpool take on Manchester United at Anfield. If there's one game the Liverpool fans want to win, this is it. But can we get a win over our rivals and see us through to the top of the table? Starting at the back from United's goalkeeper, and it does look like they're playing quite short. I mean, we're only 13 minutes in, but United have had 60% possession, no shots, but Kuna is through, and Kuna does score. So, they've only had 1 shot. They've scored it, but it's only shot they've had all game. So we do find ourselves 1-0 behind. And it's the old famous, shut up and don't open your mouth, and then they won't score. Because if I had not said, they haven't had 0 shots, they would not have scored that goal. I'm just putting that out there. So United are 1-0 up. So we do get a free kick. Trent's going to whip this in the box. Ertz is on his own, and Fabian Ertz has just scored a wonder goal on the 16th minute. 6th goal of the season. He is better than Prince Chidi. I'm telling you, he is better than Prince Chidi. On the volley as well. Top corner, Fabian Ertz. I think he might well be a starter from now on. Corner, 29 minutes into the box, and it's a tap in from Pedro. It is 2-1. we've asserted our dominancy back on this game, and we do find ourselves in the lead. We'll let United have their one shot, one goal. That's just FM things. We'll let them have that goal, but Pedro will tap it in from the corner, and we are now 2-1 up. Corner for United. They've had 2 shots now, but we do manage to clear it away, and Marias just heads it to absolutely no one. What? I don't get it. Why would you header that ball? You've got time. But either way, Sancho's on the right-hand side here, so we've got a bit of room here. Beats the slide, tries to take on a man. He's taking on 2 men. Sancho beats 3, tries to beat the goalie. And Jadon Sancho almost scored a goal by taking on 4 players. But Marias has picked up a knock, so we are going to bring him off for a move. Sergio Gomez can play attack in midfield, but then he is good as a box-to-box, so I'm going to bring Damiano on instead. So coming into half-time, we do have to make an enforced substitution, but, 2-1. We're on the ascendancy, as we do get a throw in. Last chance of this first half, as Lopez finds Ertz in the box. Ertz takes a shot, and it is 3-1. Ertz gets himself a goal. I think that seals it. I mean, I knew anyway, but I think that seals it. I'm going to go out there and say Fabian Ertz is better than Prince Chidi. I'm just saying it, right? I'm just saying it. And Prince Chidi is meant to be my best player. I'm telling you. I'm telling you he's better. So I'm going to say I'm very happy with the way things are going. I mean, Prince Chidi's on the bench. Ertz has benched Prince Chidi. And we get a very early highlight here as Turkas finds Gomez. Lovely ball to Trent, who's got the room here. Can he get in the box for Pedro? Oh, what a save. That was a very good save from the goalie. All tipped onto the post. So, yeah, really good start of the second half. Starting from the back from United. And I've noticed a lot of teams like to sort of start from the back, play it short, and then get the long balls in over time. But I'm just looking at the radar in the bottom right, and United have got a lot more width than we've got, as Tierney takes a shot, but Alisson Becker does make that save. Good save from Alisson Becker. See, again, starting from the back from United. So, Veldman playing it short. Tierney playing it on the left-hand side here. So United trying to go for width, and Makaric plays in Kuna, who takes a shot, and Matthias Kuna has scored again. His second goal of this game. And, guys, we need to be careful here. Obviously they know how to score goals. They don't need many chances. As Makaric takes on Kuna. Outside the box. Alisson could have done a bit better, to be honest. So, bit nervous now. 3-2. 69 minutes, and I think Sancho's going to make way. Because he hasn't done as well as I thought he was going to do all this. So if I move Damiano onto the right, we'll move Sergio Gomez attacking midfield, and we'll bring Biasoli to play box-to-box. And I do want to bring on Prince Chidi, but I haven't got a place for him. He can only really play left wing or left back. And, I would play him up front, but Pedro's playing well. So I am trained to be a right-hand side. That'd be good for him. So, do you know what? I'm going to bring Prince Chidi on instead. Instead of Damiano, I'm going to bring on Prince Chidi. He's going to play on the right. So, controversial, but my best player is going to play out of position. And we'll see how that works out. So, 20 minutes to go. Prince Chidi, you're going to have a new lease of life on that right-hand side. Full time approaching. 89th minute as Chukwueze blocked. And our star man Ertz clears it away. And Gomez going to pick this up. Gomez, the second best player of this episode, I would say. As Pedro gets himself in the box. Takes a shot. Ertz. Oh, he tried to get the shot in. But he didn't have enough room. So unlucky from him. But that's going to be a throw in. Can we see this out? Come on, boys. 2 minutes to go. Can we hang on for this win against United? Yes, we can. And it's that man again, Fabian Ertz, who finally gets a man of the match. He should have had man of the match in the last game. But we'll say he has, right? He had 2 man of the matches. The unofficial one and the official one from this episode. Or from this game. So we do get 2 wins out of 2. and we are top of the league still by 6 points. Mariah's is out for 3 to 4 weeks. We'll be fine without him. Northwest. Oh, I said northeast. Oh, of course, it's northwest. My rights are lefts and east are west. Are not where they should be. So it's northwest derby, right? It's not the northeast. I think that'll probably be Sunderland Newcastle, I'd imagine. But it's well done to him. 2 goals for him. And look at that league table. We are top of the league by 6 points of Arsenal, 7 points of Chelsea, and Man City further 13 points back. So Man City, I think they're out of it. So it could be just between us, Arsenal and Chelsea at this point. And then you got like the mediocre teams like United and Spurs on 32 points. Yeah, I said it. Come at me. So next episode, we look at the schedule. First of all, before I scroll down, I'm going to show you who we have drawn in the Champions League knockout rounds. It is Inter Milan. So we're going back to Italy again to take on Inter Milan. And it's an Inter Milan side, if we look at their league table, they are dominating Italy. They've only lost, well, they haven't lost any games all season. Drawn 1. They are walking to the Serie A title. And poor old Lazio, they're in 5th. What happened, boys? 5th place? Oh, it's sad to see. It is very sad to see our former club in 5th place. So I think what we'll do is we will come back for... I don't want to jump straight to Inter Milan. That's a bit of a ways away yet. So we'll come back for Everton and Watford. So we'll show off the Merseyside derby. So we didn't show that at the start of the season. So we'll come back for another derby. And we'll come back for Watford as well. So there we go. There's our 2 games sorted. So we're going to come back for a Merseyside derby next time alongside Watford, who we had at the start of the season. I think we hammered them like 6-0, I think. But either way, halfway through the year, 51 points, 6 points clear. We're on our way to a league title. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM BST. And tune in next time for that Merseyside derby as we aim to bring another league title to Liverpool. Thank you very much for watching.